and Spencer about to be cooking. We told Nico run it back and that's what he doing. They said they wanted magic, well, that's what they brewing. Lively on Max Magic, got her ready to prove it. Queen on the rap, and too much on the beat. Yeah, we 10 toes down. We stand on 2 feet. And we said Nico run it back. I think he know what we need. He said we standing on business, there's no I in team. Oh, well, y'all be back. We standing on business. Yeah, we back to winning this. Team back to the gym. We going hard out doing fitness. Let the haters be a witness. We made it to the finals. Now we back to winning. We talking the Mavs. Baltimore, Dallas, under the Philippines. You're on the right channel. These are your hosts, your boys. It's Relle and King. WTM. The feeling, send them what you think. But keep it cool and respectful. I'm sure you know what I mean. We talking the Mavs. We talk the Mavs. We talk Mavs. Oh, we talk Mavs.
Yes, sir. YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode. We talk Mavs. We talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective. We do apologize for the lateness, but we are here to talk Dallas Mavs with you guys. First game of the season, guys. You already know what time it is, man. Definitely got to talk about these Mavs. Great win today. We're going to get into that plus more. We got a guest joining us today to conversate about the game. So we definitely going to get into all that. Plus, like you said, man, I heard the song. It's your boys, Relle and King, man. We back again. Did y'all do us a huge favor, man? If y'all into Dallas Maverick content, go ahead and do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to the channel, man. If you're into Mav content, you're in the right place. Also, too, everybody hit that that like button. Everybody hit that like button, man, for this dub tonight, man, from your boys, the Dallas Mavericks. All right, man. You ready to get into it, King?
I am, bro. Let's do this, bro.
All right, man. Listen, but before we do, let's show some love real quick, man, to the sponsor of the channel.
A huge thank you goes out to FANATICS for continuing to sponsor the channel. If you're looking for the latest Mavs gear, NBA gear, or merchandise in general of any other sports team, check out FANATICS and be sure to use our custom link on the screen and always in the show's description. If you're currently watching the show, scanning the QR code on the screen is the easiest way to get the link. And Glow Yard, this season is looking to be a special one.
Listen, man, might be the perfect time to go copy you a Klay Thompson jersey. I saw what he did today, man. Listen, go ahead and go copy that Klay Thompson jersey. Go ahead and copy that Najee Marshall. Go ahead and copy that Quentin Grimes, that Derek Lively, that Daniel Gafford, whatever you guys want, man. Go ahead and copy it. All you got to do is scroll on down to the description box, click on that link to FANATICS, and have at thee. All right, King, let's get to it, man. Let's go ahead and bring up our guest, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We got Greg in the building. Greg, Spurs versus everybody in the world. Our arch rivals down I-35, man.
Let's get it. Man, it's great to be here, man. I really appreciate y'all for having us, or me at least. And I'm sorry, I apologize for the late, everybody, but you know, it is what it is. All right.
Yes, sir, man.
We color people here. We understand.
Yes, sir, man. Listen, man, we definitely appreciate it, man. I know we've been trying to get you on. I know schedule's been kind of crossed up like a Kyrie crossover and a Luka step back.
Ooh.
But we finally got you on, man. Listen, we're going to talk about the game here, man. Finally get you on. Got some questions to ask you about your team going forward and all that good stuff, man. So we're going to definitely talk about that, man. So, fellas, y'all ready to get to it, man?
I am.
Let's get it. All right, let's get to these takeaways of the game, man. Yes, sir. You know how we got to do it, man. You know how we got to do it. Let's put it in the people's face. Listen, Dallas wins 120-109. Oh, man. Dallas shoots 41% from the field. The Spurs shoot 45%. Dallas from 43%. The Spurs 33%. Free throws. Spurs shot 19-24 for 79%. Dallas shot 17-23 for 73%. Spurs out rebounded by 52-50. Offensive rebounds, we had 17. He had 12. Defensive rebounds was 40-33 Spurs. All right, man. Let's go ahead and do this, man.
Can you show me the steals, Relle, before you move on?
Turnover battle.
Yeah, turnover battle on all real quick. Just want to see that.
9 turnovers, 10 to 19.
19 to 10, okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. Greg, you are our guest, man. You are our guest. No Disney.
Right,
Go ahead,
no
let us
Disney.
know. Go ahead, let us know, man. Go ahead, and let us know. What was your takeaway from the Spurs' point of view of this game, man?
I thought everything kind of got away with us in the third quarter. I thought, for the most part, y'all shot pretty badly in the first quarter, first half at least. And I felt like offensive rebounding, second chance points, y'all were more active, kind of like you're like scrambling, like, hey, we're not hitting shots, but we got to get extra, try to keep us close because we believe in Luka and Kyrie at the end of it. So let's keep it close. And that's what y'all did. And I thought in the third quarter, y'all started to heat up from three. Klay Thompson. We had some miscommunication between players, just leaving wide open people here and there, just getting crossed up, and it just kind of snowballed from there. And we're not a team that's built currently without our second best player, Devin Vassell, to really like battle people with 3-pointers. Like we brought in Harrison Barnes, Chris Paul, over the years has been a good shooter, but it just snowballed from us, and we just couldn't do anything. Our best player wasn't in the game, really had a bad game. So that was pretty much what it was.
Okay. All right, King, what you got, man? What was your takeaway from the Mavs side, man?
I really feel like we played without food this game. And that kind of happened because of us not having a preseason together, I feel like, with Luka not playing a preseason. You could tell Luka was had not played a preseason game at all as far as offensively. A lot of his shots were awful. It felt like he wasn't really able to play in his body pause in a way. Like it was a new body for him, and he'd been working out in the offseason and obviously got himself into shape. Went ahead and got in this game. You can tell his offense was off. I really think it wasn't even his offense. His shot making was off. His defense was incredible. Luka was all over the floor defensively today. I thought his assist making or passing the ball was Luka Doncic-esque. And then in the second half, he got in a rhythm making threes and stuff, doing Luka stuff. He saw a couple go in. But I don't even think he was really the star to show Luka just the Luka things. But he got in the groove. He got almost his 30 points. He's going to do that. Almost 30-point triple-double. Kyrie helped him out. Kyrie was a little rough at the beginning, but then I felt like he got into the game involved. He got involved in the game quicker than Luka did. I know he only ended up with like 15 points, but he kind of helped us out. Him and Klay at one point. I thought Jaden Hardy was amazing. Like Jaden Hardy got time. Kid actually relied on Jaden Hardy, went through Jaden Hardy and let him play basically until there was no need to be played anymore. He basically stayed out in the fourth quarter with the guys. I thought Gafford did a decent job today offensively and defensively. I thought both guys did awesome, but I thought Derek Lively, and I'm not saying that Derek Lively is a better player than Wemby, guys. I know you guys are Spurs fans and all. But the four games I've seen Wemby and Lively match up, I think it's 1 in the summer league and now 3 in the regular season. I think all 4 of those games, Lively has looked like a better player than Wemby on the floor in that game. And that included this game to me tonight. And if that's a battle that's going to be happening and Lively can match up well in that battle, that's going to be an excellent thing, especially with Wemby being in our division. But I thought other than that, Najee didn't get a bunch of points, but it looked good just to have him out there dribbling the ball. A bunch of movement, bro, what we talked about as far as like it didn't look like Luka ball today. It wasn't Luka and company. It was the Mavericks. The Mavericks were moving the ball around. Luka was getting off the ball. He would miss a shot and then give the ball to somebody else and say, bring the ball up the court. I thought it looked amazing. Jason Kidd called good timeouts at the beginning. They got into a free throw little thing, a little hectic. I think third quarter, fourth quarter when they started calling chippy shots for the Spurs.
Yeah, like late third quarter, I think it was.
Yeah, but all in all, bro, I thought it was an incredible game, truthfully. Like I said, offense was horrible at the beginning. We still won by 11. Could have been probably a 20-point game if we didn't go into the bench mode. There was a lineup at one point where it had Najee out there with Maxi Kleber. I think it was Jaden Hardy, Kyrie, and Lively. And truthfully, that was almost our third unit with Kyrie playing, and they held it down for the end of the third quarter or whatever. So I don't have no really real issues about this. First game, like I said, you could tell Luka didn't play in the preseason. Guys had to get acclimated. And then Klay Thompson, bro. I heard Klay was washed. Well, I was told Klay was washed, but y'all did give me 22 in the first game, shooting like 67% from the 3-point line. So I expect this from Klay. I saw so many wide open shots today again. Klay Thompson got a bunch of wide open shots. Was able to dribble the ball and set up for shots. Like, that's crazy that Klay Thompson was able to do that. But I just thought all in all, bro, it was a good sign. I don't want to say, I know folks are going to try to say it was against the Spurs. Chuck tried to say that after the game, and I'm like, but you just said the Spurs probably going to double their win total just before the game. So
then him and Kenny both picked the Spurs to win the game.
Yep. But shout out to Shaq though, because as I said, Shaq after the game said he thinks Klay Thompson going to average 20 and the Mavericks going to win the championship. But he flip flops. But that was good to hear. But it's only game one. It's a good game to win, division game to go into Suns and Foe next game. So that's all I got to say.
All right. What up, Marsh, man?
What's going on, King and Relle? Hey, appreciate y'all having me on, man. My bad, I was a little late, y'all. Watching the game, have some NFL stuff going on. You dig? Kind of running on some CP time. My bad.
Nah, you good? You good? What was your takeaway from the Spurs side, man?
Man, so the Spurs did exactly what they have done in previous among the previous year. They struggle when the third quarter comes around. They struggle to score the daggum ball. That's really what I saw. Defensively, they looked pretty good. Wemby struggled, which, I mean, I have been talking and calling for the Spurs to get another center to take that pressure off of Wemby because, King, to your point, Derek Lively, is he a better overall player than Wemby? No, but they're different players. Lively knows his role. Yes. Wemby is still trying to find himself as a player out on the floor because he doesn't really have a spot. I can't really say, oh, that's Wemby's spot, so he's going to pull up from there and hit that shot, other than him getting maybe an incredible move due to his height around the basket. So, I mean, that was that. Barnes, I didn't expect him to score as well as he did. Sohan did fine. My question, and it's been a question since the offseason for me, why do the Spurs have 2 point guards on the floor at the same time that are 6 foot to 6 foot? And
Castle.
No. I'm talking about CP3 and Trey Jones. Why do you have 2 point guards that are 6 foot to 6'1" on the floor at the same damn time? Why? Why are we running with that lineup when you see a Luka Doncic who is 6'7" and can bully guys? You're running small ball out there. Jaden Hardy was balling out there, wide open, hitting open ass shots. Excuse my language. I can't have that lineup running out there with 2 smaller guards. And I've been an advocate of having bigger guys going out there and defending, making plays, and at least that can shoot. When Wemby goes out the floor and you put 2 small guards out there, Castle's still learning. Keldon, we've had our issues with Keldon on certain times. He really plays the 3. Like, where's our offense coming from? Where's our scoring coming from? Where is our defensive stoppers coming from? Like, I'm confused on it. Greg, maybe you can elaborate a little bit better than I am, but I'm confused on some of the lineups that the Spurs threw out there.
Yeah, I think without Devin Vassell, you don't have another shot creator, and so you've got to throw CP3 out there.
Where's Vassell at? Is he hurt?
He's hurt. He'll be back. He'll be reevaluated November 1st, and then we'll go from there.
Ah, dang. Okay.
So, he's ramping up. I don't know how. I think it'll be early, maybe mid-November, probably when we first start seeing him again.
Okay.
So without that shot creation in the second unit, you kind of got to you're looking for DHOs for Keldon Johnson going downhill. I thought they work when he can bully people, but when you have Lively kind of like mirroring him and ready for that to come, I think that's a lot. That size bothers him at times. The size that has mobility and strength like Lively does bothers him. So you can't really get that DHO coming off and really do anything. I mean, it's hard to benefit your offense. You really try to run it through Zach Collins, kind of like a hub, kind of like Sabonis or Bam, but you don't have any cutters either right now. other than Sohan. Vassell's their best cutter. You know, it's just really hard to manufacture offense. You're not playing Malachi Branham, so it's just like we're kind of dead right now.
Yeah, oh, go ahead.
Oh no! I was gonna. The last thing I was gonna say on the flip side for y'all, I mean, the Mavs should be the best team in the West this year, in my personal opinion, based on what you have.
Whoa, Mars, hold on.
I'm trying to get back on for part 2.
No, you can't go against the national media, man. You heard the national media said they said that OKC is the best team ever assembled. Come on, Mars, can't do that.
Denver and Minnesota too.
No, the Mavericks. First of all, last year when the Mavericks traded for Washington and Gafford, I was the first one that said, "Oh, they're going to the finals." I had full belief in them going to the finals because now you had a guy in Gafford that can start, throw his body around a little bit, and then you can bring in Lively, who's a little bit lighter in the butt, but he can go catch lobs and give Gafford time off. Washington hit big shots. He can D up a little bit. I was like, this team they're dang near flawless in the West. The problem was running into the Celtics, who, just have shot creators all over the place. You know what I mean? And defense, I mean, they're the best defensive team in the NBA are the Celtics. So, I mean, other than that, now you have I was down on Derek Jones because I was like, he doesn't really shoot that well. Now you got Klay, who can knock down those shots Derek Jones couldn't. And you have Najee Marshall coming off the bench who can play defense and be somewhat of a playmaker. Hardy looks better this year. I mean, I'm looking at the Mavericks. OKC, I get you added Caruso, but, I don't see OKC being better than Dallas this year. I think Dallas should go to the finals again, barring health, and they should probably be competing with the Celtics to win a championship this year. It should be a rematch, unless something changes.
We're gonna be on the show again.
Mars is over here preaching, man. Hold on. So let me before I go in, let me go ahead and put my trusted glasses on here, man.
Have receipts already.
And my bad for taking up a lot of the time talking.
You're good, Mars. That was
over here for, man. Yeah, you get some good points, man. But listen, I got the shirt on for a reason here, fellas. I was told, fellas, my trusty I was told book. I was told that Klay Thompson was washed.
He is not. Whoever said that was lying.
National media. Also, too, I was told they are trash. You're right. I was also told that our defense was going to be looking trash this year.
No.
I was told Klay couldn't play defense.
I was told Klay couldn't play defense either. There's a lot of things I was told. So this is my thing, man. With the whole, I said this, I think, like a couple shows before, preseason game 3, I think I said this. Matter of fact, it was game 3 because that's the game that Luka and Kyrie did not play. And I said, listen, it's not a coincidence that Klay played better in game 1. It was game 2. He didn't play, right?
Game 1 and game 4. It was game 1 and game 4, I think.
Game 1 is the one where
in 4. Game 3. He didn't play in 4. Yeah, he didn't play in 4. Wait.
No, I thought he did play in 4 with Kyrie. They didn't play together.
So whatever. So what game was it?
In game 2. Where he struggled.
So he played 1 through 2 and 4.
Game 2, he went 0 for 9.
Yes.
Was it game 2?
Yeah, game 1 he hit
3
the
and
4. 3-pointer.
1, 3, and 4. Okay, 1, 3, and 4. Yeah,
1,
that's
3,
right.
4. I'm sorry. He didn't play 2. He struggled on game 3 where Kyrie did.
Because Kyrie played 1 and 3.
1 and 4.
Yeah, you're right.
Kyrie played
1 and 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I said this on the show. I said it's not a coincidence that Klay looked better in those games with Kyrie than he did in the game with Kyrie and Luka not playing. I said this, right? Yeah. I said, look how he looks solid with just Kyrie. Mm-hmm. I said, what is he gonna look like when you have both Kyrie and Luka, a man who commands the most attention in the history of mankind? Like, if you put this man on the court with both of these guys, what's gonna happen? And we saw it today. We've been saying this, but listen, I was told that this man was gonna not ever hit another shot in his life. The 0 for 10 game is what he gonna be for the rest of his career. Oh, that's all we heard. This is all we heard. But we saw today what would happen when you got a guy that creates so much gravity in Luka, and on top of that, you add another guy who creates gravity in Kyrie, and you saw what happened today.
Wide open shots over and over.
wide the heck open shots out here, man. So it's just funny, man. Like I said, whenever we talk about these games, man, we talk about it from a perspective because we see it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we'll be the first ones on our channel. I don't know how everybody else get down, but on our channel, if it's not gonna work, we'll say, I don't know about that. I need to wait and see how that's gonna work. Because right now, I don't see it working. But I'm gonna give it a chance. Let me wait and see, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some folks automatically write it off, like, oh, that's not gonna work, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You know, like you said, Caruso and them, greatest signing of all time. Go ahead and crown OKC the greatest champions, dynasty right now, right? And so I'm sitting there, we telling folks, like, listen, man, we're not asking Klay to come in and be Klay of 2016. We kept telling folks this. Klay has said this numerous times on interviews. We've heard Tim Legler say this before on his podcast. We've said this a million times. What we saw today in Klay is exactly what we asked him to do. King, who's your Klay Thompson replacing?
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Did Tim Hardaway do what you saw today?
Not 68% from the 3-point line.
Gotcha. That's all we asked for. That's all we asked for. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard to comprehend that. If you actually watch the game of basketball and have an understanding of the game of basketball, then you would know this.
Yeah.
But it's too many people look at things on the surface, and that's frustrating. Like you said, Marsh, it's the fact that we listen to the national media, and these guys supposed to be dialed in. You're supposed to be the guys who can break down the film and break down the game and give the people like us an understanding of what we're watching. They don't do that. They look at things on the surface. But then when they're completely wrong, there's no apologies. There's no, you know, I was wrong about that. He is doing this and that and this. You don't get that.
It's I told you so.
You get a goalpost move. Well, I mean, he didn't shoot 70%. Like what? Like, what are you talking about? Right? So that's why I say, man, like what we saw today, to be honest with you, I did like what I saw today. We talked about this like all through preseason. I love what I saw. I mean, even though we didn't win any games and all that stuff, I don't care about that. What I saw on the court, can it translate into the regular season? And yes, it did. Right? We saw it today in the game. That's what I was looking for. So I still feel like we weren't our best today.
We weren't.
We saw probably, I would say, the third quarter, the whole entire third quarter is probably what I envision us being this season as the Mavericks. Like, this is how the Mavericks are going to run between their defense and their offense. Between the way Luka is commanding the offense, the way Kyrie go out there and just get those buckets on the whim, and the way Klay and them are playing off of both of those guys. Like the way our defense is, the way we got, man, Lively, man, golly. That I just
double almost, bro.
Third and the fourth quarter, I would say, would be the one, because when Luka was hitting those threes, that's the Luka we're used to seeing.
Yeah. Oh crap. And like King was saying too, like I wasn't worried. I figured, you know, Luka play himself out of it. Like he'll get back to it. But yeah, you could tell that Luka looked a little off in that first half. Everybody see that's not Luka. A lot of his shots were flat. He was looking a little kind of step slow a little bit. On the offensive end, defense he played pretty well. I kind of figured he'll probably pick it up in the second half. The dude ain't played all preseason, right? And I know people were sitting there telling us like, oh yeah, you know, they look good in practice. He was connecting with Klay and all that. That's practice. It's not the same as a live action basketball game. Let's get him on the court. I kind of want him to at least play one preseason game to kind of get his legs under him. Mm-hmm. We didn't get that. It took him a whole half. That was his preseason, that first half. Yep. Then second half.
I think Chuck said, what was it? Herm Edwards said, he talked to Herm Edwards. Herm Edwards was like, you got to play the preseason because the preseason may not matter, but it helps.
Yes. Yeah, it do. Because I think it helped a lot of the guys. Well, you know what? Let me say this too, King. I forgot to say this. And I know probably gonna have some folks somehow, some way killing Jason Kidd. I wasn't mad at Jason Kidd's rotations today.
Jason Kidd played 9 guys in the first quarter, bro.
Yep, I was not mad at Jason Kidd's rotations. It's just like I said, I think there's a lot of the jitters. You know, guys still trying to get used to each other. I'm not gonna say 20 games, but I'm hoping that we can kind of get this in order by 5 games at least. Hopefully. You know, we got some pretty favorable opponents coming up. We got King's favorite team of all time. The Suns coming up here next.
Ooh, we put up 120, bro, and we struggled.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We struggled. That first half, I don't know what that
was.
Good
defensive team.
Yeah. But let me turn the page here, bro. I got some questions for y'all, man.
Yeah.
All right, go.
So y'all, both of y'all talked about y'all's offense, right?
Mhm.
What do y'all think y'all need to kind of not necessarily get y'all over the hump to make y'all contenders, but like put y'all in that upper echelon of like like a sixth, a fifth, or a fourth seed type team? Like what do y'all need to complete y'all's team? Because I see what y'all are trying to do.
Mhm.
You got the young talent. Y'all added some veterans who are serviceable veterans. Y'all know what Chris Paul gonna do, right? Like he's a guy who can help elevate your young guys. And you know, I think we talked about it off camera, Greg. You know, Harrison Barnes being that pop kind of guy, right? He's very solid, somebody you can kind of count on whenever you need him or whatever, right? Somebody you really got to worry about. I can put you out there. I ain't got to worry about you. I need to focus on your rookies or whatever. Like, what is it that y'all think y'all need to kind of get that piece or maybe two pieces that y'all need to kind of get y'all up there?
Marsh, you want to take it first?
Sure. Something I've been saying for the longest. We need a center. We need a center. Somebody who is going. So the Spurs and the Thunder are kind of trying to build the same type of team, right? Wemby, Chet, okay? Sohan, essentially Jalen Williams, even though I think Jalen Williams is a better offensive player. You have right now the Spurs don't have an SGA, so that's a big difference. The Thunder just got Hartenstein. That is a bruiser of a center that will do the dirty work, get rebounds, and really doesn't have to play a whole lot of minutes, but he's impactful. That's what the Spurs are missing for me. One of the pieces the Spurs are missing for me that can get boards, be a stretch five, knock down threes, and when Wemby comes out the game, we ain't got to worry about a huge drop-off when it comes to that type of productivity. So that's one piece. Greg, you got the other one.
It just, I mean, obviously we're waiting for Wemby to ascend into an MVP candidate. Like that's going to take time. Like he's going to have to find himself. He's going to have to kind of like figure out himself before he gets there offensively. Defensively, top 3 in the league, probably top 5 somewhere in the league just because of size and just who he is. But offensively, he's going to have to mature he's going to have to understand, you know, where his spots are, where he feels comfortable getting the ball. You know, he can't just be. He has a little bit of the Porzingis disease right now, where he really likes to like stay on the perimeter and just really just shoot it
around here.
Yeah, so it's a little frustrating right now. But he's gonna
Greg, you gotta watch your language on the show, man. Watch your language, man. Jesus. No, because I listen with. So how far do y'all think Wemby is?
I would say he is right now. I still don't really think he's even scratched the surface of what he really could be. Like, I get he was Rookie of the Year last year. That was basically on talent alone. Now he has to have the veteran know-how. He has to get that it factor in him to where we're closing games. He gets to his spots where he knows he can get those shots, get to the line based on just that savviness over all of that talent that he has.
He need to watch Dirk videos. Watch Dirk videos. Just pick, like you said, pick your spots. If he can operate anywhere around that mid range or somewhere in the mid range elbow area, bro, like he kill there all day. Because who gonna stop? Like that's all day turnaround. Nobody's in your range or whatever, right? So
he's like a Dirk Durant hybrid because he can put the ball on the floor. Dirk couldn't really put the ball on the floor like that. Wemby can, but he's not quick. He's not as quick as Durant is. He's got more of a Dirkish type speed, but he's just so damn long.
Yeah.
So y'all don't want him playing the center, right?
I think that's his best position, just because. I mean, if you want to have it as an option, I like to have like variety levels of play. I would like to be able to go super big and have like but it all about I'm about spacing too. Make sure you have proper spacing on your team, which we always seem to lack on our teams.
You would need. I was thinking the same thing. You would need a center then that can bruise and shoot threes.
Yeah, we would need like a Brook Lopez.
Yep.
Yeah,
maybe
a Brook Lopez, a Miles Turner. Yep,
will work for y'all.
Yeah,
right now.
Like King and Relle. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Of the people in the 2022 draft, right? When the Spurs drafted Jeremy Sohan, I didn't want him to get him. I wanted the Spurs to get Jalen Duren for the simple fact that I saw him being that bruiser of the big that the Spurs need, similar to Bam, that could run the floor, can handle it a little bit, and get boards. To have him synced up next to Wemby right now, and I don't get me wrong, I like Sohan with the defense, what he can bring, but he don't got any of the offense that I think Duren could have had with this team. Now, Sohan's still young and he's still growing, this, that, and the other, but I think Duren would have been the best. He would have been a better fit, but that's just me.
That would have been a good look.
Yeah, because I was going to ask, are y'all happy to see Sohan play in his natural position again? Because I know y'all had him playing point guard last year.
Yeah,
What is his natural?
I think he is a little bit of Aaron Gordon.
Yeah,
a little bit of a guy. He's gonna be one of the guys that guards their best offensive players.
I can see that.
He's gonna be close to the rim. He's gonna be in a dunker spot. He's gonna run sideline to sideline.
So is he a power forward?
I don't really like. I don't like to use positions. I mean, you just say he guards the best. Like the best offensive player. They're probably gonna put like another combo forward next to him. They can shoot.
Yeah.
It's gonna upgrade over Harrison Barnes. It could be. It could be a quote unquote small forward. It could be a power forward. It doesn't really matter because Sohan is like he's basically like Jaden McDowns right now. Like he's gonna guard, but he just can't spread the floor. So that's why I use Aaron Gordon because Aaron Gordon kind of like is in the dunker spot. He's usually offensive force. He's usually posting up, trying to bang with other people. And that was the whole experiment with the playmaking ability, like trying to bring that out because you see Aaron Gordon, the Nuggets, you see. The Heat do it. The Boston does it. Any player on their team can initiate offense. Anybody can grab the ball, either break it down transition, or if they have to pull it out in the half court, they can initiate the offense. They can all of them work together and switch positions, do different things. One gets down the corner, one's able to come off a pin down, one's able to, sometimes you see, ghost screens, sometimes you see guard to guard picks. You see all the different things. You can attack from different angles, and that's what we're trying to build. But it takes a lot of specific pieces to do it.
Yes,
and it's very hard to do. That's why we drafted Steph Castle, I believe. To be kind of a Drew Holiday, Derek White kind of like guard that can, play like in different roles. Like he can be on the ball, he can be off the ball, he can set picks, he can roll as a big, different things like that. But the hardest part is that our organization always believes that we can teach people to shoot. And that's a little. It's very hard. I mean, I think we lived off that because of DeJounte Murray, Kawhi, everything like that. But it's like sometimes you have to draft guys that you can shoot to at the same time. You can't rely on that.
Sound like the Mavs.
We finally kind of got a team that way now, man. We got a bunch of guys who can actually, I always say, not be playmakers, but can make plays.
Yeah.
Finally got some guys who can finally do that, man. Because I've been screaming that for the longest, man. We always had just like Luka, and they always surrounded him with a bunch of shooters. Y'all just stand on the perimeter, and Luka's gonna find one of y'all. It's like, no, you're putting a lot of pressure and a lot of usage on Luka. Now we got guys like King was saying earlier. We got guys now that can bring the ball up now. Like Luka ain't gotta look for Luka. Ball hits that rim, you grab the rebound. You're down the court. You don't have to wait on Luka. And so that opens your offense up, man. And it makes you unpredictable on the offensive end, man. And so that's what I kind of like, too. And I like the fact, too, we got a lot of guys who can move without the ball.
Yes, sir.
I know the third person everybody think about is Klay, right? But we look at Najee Marshall did it, right? You saw that backdoor cut when Lively hit him. Quentin Grimes did it. You saw the backdoor cut when Gafford hit him, right?
Yep.
We got a lot of guys.
One of the best.
Kyrie Irving definitely one of the best. Like we got a lot of guys that can move without the ball, man. And that's why when you asked us earlier, Greg, about the whole like Boston matchup, how we match up, and he said I agree with him. I think we match up better now because you can hit them in different ways now, right? Like you don't have to. It's not just okay. Let me have these shooters on the perimeter. I just stand there and let Luka break it down and kick it out to somebody or whatever, right? Like you actually got guys now. It's like yo. I mean, I know even Max Kleber was trying to do it today. That
was a nice block Kleber had, by the way.
Hey, man. Max, he played a good game today.
He did.
Credit. He played a good game today.
Yeah. Hey, everybody did good.
Everybody. That's what I said. I wasn't mad at anybody today. They got minutes.
Like I said, this is probably the one game where I'm like, dang it, man. Like I got a trash can juice somebody today, man. I didn't have to have that today, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we shout out Tim Hardaway. But yeah, I like what we had today on the court today, man. I really did, man. I'm encouraged, like you said, King. It's gonna really be a test next game. We play the Phoenix Suns. I think they're 1-0.
Yeah, they
Or
beat
2-0.
No,
They
they're
barely
1-0.
beat the Clippers, right?
Barely beat.
Oh,
that.
yeah,
they
That was
beat
one of the
the
worst
Clippers
games.
overtime.
That was a horrible.
Harden choked right on the free throw.
Yeah, that was a horrible game.
They threw the ball into Harden and
He fumbled it after he missed the free throw. It was a horrible
Yeah.
game. They were down by a bunch at the end. That was an ugly game.
Booker fouled out, didn't he?
Yep.
I think that
Yeah.
saved him with Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal at 24. I don't think he scored 24 points all last season.
Shout out to Richard.
Hey, I'm gonna say too. Ain't that what Harden wanted? The offense to be centered around.
I
him?
am the system. I am the system.
Yeah,
I mean, the
System
thing
out,
is
sir.
though, the Clippers though, it's up to Harden. The Clippers can be competitive. They have a very athletic team. Like now, I'm paying attention to them. Their team's athletic as hell. They can run and they play good defense, like very good defense. It looks like. So if Harden just doesn't choke, like they should have won yesterday.
Oh, what was that again? You said hard to do what?
Harden don't choke, man. That's the issue, man.
Interesting. Okay, I got you.
You know, if they had
making sense.
Kawhi Leonard there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if they had Kawhi, that'd be a difference too. But
You know,
That was
Mr.
a whole
Low
lawsuit.
Management himself.
I got a whole lawsuit going on now. Oh,
You know? I mean,
Yeah, I heard they're getting sued by the trainers and stuff.
yeah, there's a lot of ifs there. There's a lot of ifs.
Yeah.
I mean, if an elephant had wings, it'd be a big bird. But you know,
Exactly, man. That's why I'm sitting there. I'm like, man, like we were talking about earlier. Yeah, like if we can kind of get ourselves like how we are now. Like I said, we can click, get everything going the way we got it going that second half, man. I think like I'm with you, Marsh. I think we can. I mean, me and King already saying it because like we not just because we're Mad fans, but we look at it like
the game.
we added. Cause matter of fact, we told people. Matter of fact, we told Freezy this because he was like talking about, we added shooters, but we lost people. It's like, no, how we lose anybody? We added more defenders, and we just added better shooters on top of those defenders.
that's a fact.
Where are the Mavericks holes? They may not have the best talent. Like you could say Boston has a better talented team than us as far as the name, but what are the Mavericks holes on their teams as far as just team construction?
The only Mavericks holes to me is that where Boston, like everybody can shoot threes, the Mavs can't do that. You can't have Lively out there shoot. I mean, I've seen Lively hit threes before, but that's not what you want. For teams to come out there shoot three, or if you come out there shoot three, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think you want
Lively out there Lively out there moving his feet on defense, though out there
moving them puppies.
And all that stuff. I'm like, oh man.
Defensively, they're good, but as great as Luka is, he can also kill y'all because of how many damn shots he shoots.
He's efficient though. Luka last year shot 48%.
49%.
Oh, I'm sorry, 49%. I apologize. 38.
Remember he was 50 toward the end of the season. He got hurt and his stuff started dropping down a little bit. So he's like 50, almost 51.
I'm gonna ask y'all this because it was just one game that they played the Spurs. If the Mavs would have played, I know if they would have played another team that was more efficient from the 3-point line and Luka's shooting like that, do the Mavs win this game?
Yes. You know why I say yes? You know why I say yes, though? You watched the playoffs, didn't you?
Of course.
Luka had the worst playoffs he ever had. Mavericks made it to the finals.
Yeah.
Why?
Because of the team.
Well, no. What's our calling card now?
Oh, defense.
There you go.
Others stepped up. PJ Washington stepped up.
They did. That's what I'm saying. The thing is now it's no longer Luka and company. When Luka was missing shots, he was giving the ball to Jaden Hardy. He was giving the ball to PJ Washington, say, bring the ball up the court. You guys got it. I don't got to. He was really
Quinn Grimes.
Even when he was missing shots, I didn't feel like Luka was forcing shots today. He was just missing shots based off of like not playing in the preseason. I don't think there was maybe one shot he shot today where I was like, dang, Luka,
Yeah.
that shot.
I just said to myself, like, you could tell like his legs weren't all there because he didn't play the
even that
preseason.
step back on Wemby. I
Yeah.
felt like he was gonna make that, but it just hit the front of the rim and all that. And Reggie was but it is what it is. But
I think it's something about Dallas in the preseason. I mean, teams in Dallas don't like playing in the preseason, man. You know what I mean?
Please don't talk to him. Please don't talk about him.
Yeah, we don't talk about him, my man. I don't want to. I mean, I'm a fan too of that team, but hey, they don't like playing in the preseason.
Hey, you know what? We I think we only won one preseason game last year. I think, right? Or we lost all of them. Yeah.
No, I think we might have lost all of them last year.
I think we lost all of them.
I know
last
we
year.
lost to Real Madrid.
Yeah, we lost to Minnesota twice. We lost to Real Madrid. Yeah, Mark, remember that. Well, it was who played last? Milwaukee.
It might have been somebody, but I feel like we lost all of them. I don't know.
But see,
Chloe, you gotta let us know.
The difference between the two teams in Dallas is one team knows how to win, and they actually have a competent. Huh?
We don't talk about that. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
We don't talk about that.
Hey, one team knows how to win because they have good ownership. The other team, the owner is dumb as heck. But anyway.
Good job, Jerry. But no,
my bad.
Good. You want to get to these player of the games?
Yeah. We can get players of the game, man. Let's get to the player of the game. But hey, before we get to the player of the game, man, let's go ahead and show some love, man. Listen. This app has saved my life, man, because I don't know what the Mavs brass are doing right now when it comes to the media and what we watch the games on. And showing love to Playback.
Are you looking for a place where you can watch every Mav game this year, live, including the pre- and postseason? We talk that. How about old school basketball matchups from the 90s and early 2000s? We talk that as well. Do you watch wrestling and other things? Well, we talk about those too. If you do, Glow Sun Production on Playback is where you want to be. The app is 100% free and we have plenty of VIPs. So why haven't you joined this yet?
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Playback is absolutely free. All you got to simply do is go to wherever you download your apps at and download the app and join us on Playback. Y'all guys can follow us under Glow Sun Production. We stream all the Dallas Mavericks games there. King hosts wrestling events, and we also do some classic basketball games. We'll probably do one tomorrow, guys, so y'all can follow us on there on Playback, guys, as we talk about pretty much everything. So, yeah, man, let's go ahead and get to the game ball. All right, Spurs, guys. I know y'all didn't win, but who y'all giving the game ball to for the Spurs?
Old Maverick. Come on.
I'm going to
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Harrison Barnes for me.
That old Maverick.
Okay.
Yeah,
he has a vendetta against the Mavericks.
Yeah, he held it down, man. We were struggling. He was off to a quick 12 points. He definitely kept us in the game early. I mean, kept us afloat early. So there were a couple guys could have got it, but yeah, in honor of the Harrison Barnes, we'll give him the game ball.
Let's just say if that Harrison Barnes showed up in the finals back in 2000, what was it, 17? They probably would have won.
2015.
Yeah, he can miss
15?
Him and Chris Paul going to miss some crucial shots this year. Don't get me wrong.
2016.
2016.
2016.
Yeah, it was 73-9. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
All right. Bro.
And I heard that shot too, Greg. I mean, hey,
Chris Paul hit that three to knock it down to 39 or whatever. Big three. But I'm gonna give the game ball, Relle, since you know what, I'm not gonna steal you guy this time. Pause. I'm gonna go with the guy that almost got us a triple-double. He was on triple-double watch. This guy got us, I think, 6 assists, 10 rebounds, a couple blocks, and 15 points or so. Going with D Live, man.
Oh, okay.
He was very lively.
Hold on. Is this who you thought I was going? Is who you think I'm gonna pick right here, King? Klay Thompson.
Yeah, you're not picking him.
Oh, okay. You know what, bro? I'm looking at the list right here. I gotta do shout outs. I'm sorry.
It's a bunch of shout outs. I want you to show Klay Thompson stats. Like it's just his stats in general. I don't think they know what he got. They know the 22 points.
It's funny you said that. Let's go ahead and put that back up here real quick. I was told, King. I have a shirt on. I was told. Check this out, man. Matter of fact, let me put this in the people's face, man, so everybody can see this because I was told things. Somebody called me and then faxed me and then texted me and then emailed me and told me Klay was washed. So I got all that today. Let's see. Klay Thompson, ladies and gentlemen, 26 minutes. He was 7 for 13 from the field, so over 50%. 6 for 10 from 3, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. The man got you 22 points today, y'all, plus 16. He was he was a high plus minus, but actually was Kleber. Okay, with these little funky donkey 3 points he got.
About to say Klay got you them 7.
I was just about to say that too. 7 rebounds, man. He was out there getting them boards amongst the trees out there.
And he don't play defense. What he get 3 of?
That's a misprint. King, you don't play no deep, bro. You know what you were told. Don't do that, bro.
And that was in the first quarter when he got them 3 steals.
Yeah.
And he had no turnovers.
So yeah.
The only knock to his game is he didn't get no blocks. Come on, Klay, you gotta do better.
Struggling after he washed, man. He washed, no blocks. He washed. But yeah, man, that's a game, boss. So you want to get some glow yard questions in, man?
Yeah.
Got a little time. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to the glow yard. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen, if y'all got any questions or comments addressing us on here on the panel, simply hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment. We ask you to be respectful in the comment section. We take on our super chats first. So if any super chats come in, we address those first. And King, guess what? We got another member to the channel, man. Mr. Impala, man. New member of the channel, man. We appreciate you, man. I guess you're going to be joining us here tomorrow, man, for members only day.
Yes, sir. Ooh. All right, Ali. What up? He says, hi, guys. Was watching Boston game, but that Alex Sarr really can guard 1 to 5. This 2024 draft is fire.
Better than people think.
I was told Sarr was trash too, but
yeah, I think people probably I think we're gonna get a lot of good players out of this 24 draft.
No, I know all y'all heard that from a particular Atlanta group that he was trash. So I just saw a highlight on Twitter, man. They showing Jason Tatum hit a shot open or whatever in the game, but like he just said here, man, he can guard 1 through 5.
Oh yeah,
to do his personal defense. So
I saw even in the preseason, or not preseason, summer league, when they were talking about him, the shots he was attempting to take, like you can tell skill by the way people play. He was missing shots, but the shots and the dribble moves and all he was making to get there, I was like, okay, he'll be fine. And everybody's like, he's trash. But
bro,
it is what it is.
I keep trying to tell folks, man. I even told Demond them this. I said, bro, if I don't look like that, doesn't tell me everything with the summer league, man. Like I said, you take pieces from to kind of get an idea of what this player is going to be going into that season or whatever, or moving forward or whatever. Like I don't sit there and say, oh, he missed those shots, he's completely trash. Because guess what? We seen guys come in there and look like superstars in summer league, and then what happened? Right? A la the 2017 draft class. Where most of those guys at now? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like most of them were looking like superstars in summer league, and half of them are on other teams or not in the league no more. So that's why I say, like, I don't put no weight on that, man.
Josh Hart got 2 points in the preseason. Is he trash? Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Boy, that French national team is gonna be nice in 4 years.
Yeah. Ruggs, glow y'all remember what that Ruggs says? League on notice, Klay ain't washed. Hey,
Ruggs, man, listen, bro. I keep trying to tell y'all I got this receipt, but I was told different. I just got a phone call. You know, so I just got a phone call. It told me he's still washed. I mean, you know.
Pasquale's a glow y'all member as well. He says that defense looked good first game out. With the buy-in and leadership, it will improve. Hardy earning his keep too. Let's go, Mavs. Yes.
Yeah,
Hardy looked great.
I didn't get a shout out, Ski. I didn't get a shout outs, but Hardy get a shout out for sure, man. He looked good.
I thought he was one of the guys that kept y'all afloat early.
Yeah,
he was.
It was him and Klay. It was him and Klay. That's it at the beginning, really.
Yeah, he really kept us. Him and Klay kept us connected.
They were the only 2 guys that can make it 3 at the beginning.
Yeah.
Latte is a glow y'all member as well. He says Klay, Kyrie, Luka combined for 65 points. Klay washed. Luka not MVP. Kyrie distracted. You sure about that? Such a good win despite slow start. Hardy was amazing. Maxey looks good. Lively as him. Hey, man. I was told that Luka not a good teammate. Kyrie was a cancer and all that, but they damn sure were looking for Klay today. Luka was turning around, giving the ball to Klay and saying, thank you.
Hey, he gave that one pass to Klay and ran down the court like he was stiff.
Latte also says defense is good. Need Najee Grimes to pick it up. It's okay first game. It's time to hear DJJ is better than Najee narrative. Guys hanging there. Hey, man, I tell you, we got too many guys for everybody to expect everybody to give us 15 points a game. Like that, it's too many guys. So you're going to have times where some guys make 1 of 5 or something like that. But then other games, Najee's going to give you 4 of 8 or something like that. You feel me? Like it'll go back and forth. That's the benefit of having so many guys on the team.
Yeah, we got a deep team, man. It's like I say, everybody not going to score 15.
It's about doing your role, man, when you have the opportunity.
And I'm a big Grimes fan since Houston, so I'm really rooting for Grimes to regenerate his career. You know, like in New York, you saw flashes, but then he kind of went downhill. Didn't really get a chance on Detroit, and now he's in Dallas. So I really hope he gets his
They're
shot.
trying to give him a new contract, so I think Nico likes him too. But Kareem's a Glow Yard member. He says, all I'm going to say is I was told our D was going to be horrible. #pause.
You don't want that horrible D.
You don't want that horrible D.
Hey, King, before you read that, you see this? Shout to Dre of Blowing Tears.
Yeah, Chuck tripping. But Chuck said OKC going to win it all. We'll go to the so I'm glad he said that because I'm like, well, that means you don't got to worry about OKC anymore.
Right.
Matt says, what up, fellas? What up, Matt?
What up,
Klay,
Matt?
Luka, Kyrie is going to be something special this year. Nico really cooked, and there is no weakness in this team. I guess on this team, everyone looks good. These shows are going to be great. Yeah.
He said the opposite of 20. What was it, 20? Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah. 2022
longest season ever.
2023 was the worst Mavs season ever. Pasquale says he's a Glow Yard member. He says the Mavs big three are clicking, establishing that is going to help Najee, Grimes, and company to find their roles. J-Kid gets props tonight. Facts.
Oh, you know what I realized too? Spencer didn't play until like
The garbage time. He was
so
Jay
I guess
Hardy.
I guess we got our answer now.
Yep. Richard is a Glow Yard member. He says great win, y'all. Y'all know I don't usually say a lot on here. I talk on Playback and on Friday. But first, great win. Let's go. Layup line Maxey, miss a lot, and super Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Wow. Hey.
I see Richards in mid-season form.
Yep. Gina Kim says, she's a Glow Yard member. She says, hey, fellas, Mavs basketball is back, baby. Rusty start, but second half we did what we were supposed to and came back on the boys. Facts. What up, Gina Kim?
Glad we can help.
I told you, it's just I think you guys just went up against a better team today. I really didn't take anything from San Antonio like you guys.
You know what though? I will say this. So what do y'all before we answer this? What's y'all expectation for the team? Playoffs, play-in,
anywhere from a 6 to 11 seed.
Oh, okay.
So play-in. You really want to play for the play-in this year?
Yeah,
that would be nice. But I mean, it could be anywhere from us getting in the playoffs as a 6th seed, but I'm more realistically probably the 9th or 10th seed.
I think y'all are gonna be the play-in this year, and y'all gonna be one of those teams like y'all saw what y'all did last year towards the end of the season. Last year, y'all beating teams who were in the playoffs and all that stuff, and kind of knocking dudes out their seeding or whatever. I think y'all can do that this year as far as being that team that can sneak up on people, man, and make that play-in team, man.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I wouldn't put it past that we might see a Mavs Spurs first round matchup.
I said that I think 2 days ago. I said the Mavs. I think I was on get off the damn fence when I was on there. I said
he said
the Mavericks and Spurs.
I think BA said no. He said he had them playing OKC.
Like, yep, he said he might see them play OKC instead. But I was like, I think they might play the Mavericks. We'll see.
That'd be tough.
But Luke says, let's go. Good day, Relle and King. Great win. Lively was the best big man on the court today. Lively versus Wemby for the next 10 years. That's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, that's what they were saying during the broadcast too. It's like, we could see these two for a long time.
Yeah,
battling.
He's got a good combination of strength, size, and mobility. So yeah.
Gina Kim says, I was told many things about this team before tonight. Klay is washed. Mavs defense got worse, etc., but it looks like they were wrong once again. Surprise, surprise. Don't listen to the national media, Gina Kim.
Oh, national media.
She also says game ball to Killer Klay. They said he was washed. Warriors fans hate watching it. It backfired. They not like us. And to the others who thought it wouldn't work, stay on that side. Hey,
Gina keep throwing shots already.
Whatever.
Bro,
He's a Glow Yard member. He says excited for another season. Should have a great start to the season. This team will be back in the finals if Klay plays like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if we got a big three, it's over.
Yeah.
Nancy says she's a Glow Yard member. She says, "Hey guys, how are you doing tonight?" Can't complain, Nancy.
hey, Nancy.
And how are your beautiful wives doing? Mine is asleep beside me, actually.
I was just about to say mine. She better be asleep.
Each one,
Okay.
tell me what your favorite thing is about your wife. There's no favorite thing, Nancy. You trying to get me in trouble. I love everything about my wife.
My wife, man, she make me laugh, man. My wife's a trip, man.
There you
I
go.
swear she a trip. And then whenever her laugh is infectious, bro. Like she can laugh about something that I didn't think was funny. If she laughs at it, and all of a sudden it's funny to me now. I don't know why it is, man. So shout out to my wife, man.
I like picking on Queen. I'll be a
I like
bully.
picking on my wife too.
I'm a
I like
bully.
picking on my wife.
She always asks why I'm messing with her. It's like, because I love you. Gina Kim says, honorable mention, the Hardy Party, a.k.a. Six Man. He did say he was going for the Six Man this year. Made buckets when we needed it. D Live, a.k.a. Wemby Stopper. Stop. Y'all can't be saying that in front of Spurs. Luka Doncic. Welcome
Trying to
back,
get us in
baby.
trouble, man. We
Brother
got to
Irvin.
get off the camera. Come on, yeah.
Yep. Big Cass, PJ, and Maxie. Call him. I'm waiting for Maxie to do it. Call him again, man. I thought he was going to do it today. He did.
When he hit that three,
Yeah. That
the
little
bitch
side-
did it for him. The bitch did it for him.
Yeah, everybody. And even the I think like Reggie Miller and them was saying, call him and all that.
Oh, hold on. Before you go on, let me ask y'all a question. How'd y'all feel about Reggie today?
He Reggie Miller?
He
Yeah.
was all right.
No.
Just-
I don't. He was
I
Reggie
turned the
Miller.
volume.
He was
I turned the
Reggie
volume
Miller.
down.
Okay.
Yeah. Gina Kim
Yeah.
says Lucas started off rusty, which is understandable since it's his first game back and he got a lot of rest during the offseason. But he heated up like expected and played great defense even on Wemby.
Pulled the chair on him like crazy.
Yeah.
Luke says, we want Klay. Show a man that he is appreciated and he will deliver. Perfect start.
Hey, do we play in Phoenix? We play in Phoenix Saturday?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Don't say that.
It's a back-to-back, so maybe for them. It don't matter either way. It's a back-to-back. We need to beat them. I know nothing. What up?
Well, no. The reason why I was saying that, it's going to be
A late game, yeah. But it's Saturday, though, so it should be.
Yep, we in Phoenix, bro.
I know nothing said the sequence of plays that went Klay 3, Luka 3, Klay 3, Kyrie 3, and the third was sensational. Spurs had no idea who to guard, bro. They just kept getting wide open.
Yeah.
It was just
Bro,
like,
that's what we've been trying to tell folks, man. We've been trying to tell folks, like, bro, when you add that type of dimension to this team, you already saw what Luka and Kyrie were doing. You're not gonna know how to stop these guys now, bro. Especially if they're hitting like that. If you get a hot Klay,
Klay gonna give us at least a 40-point game this year.
bro, he got you 22.
least.
What did he get you today?
At
22
least.
on 13 shots. Like,
Yep.
if you just get all of a sudden, Luka, man. Matter of fact, what did Luka have today?
28, 10, and 6 or something like that.
Oh yeah, 2. He was off on 6. Okay.
Oh, 8. Yeah.
That's because earlier people were hitting their shots earlier. Like if people were hitting their shots like they were in the second half, he would have got more assists. So I'm
And
telling
he
you,
took,
Luka
and he
averaged
took
over
out
10,
garbage
bro.
time. And he got taken out for garbage time. That's what we've been asking for. Kyrie, like the whole fourth quarter, was almost sitting. Gina Kim says Lively is 5-0. I'm sorry, I said 4-0. 5-0 against Wemby. Another player of ours own in a Frenchie. Lively's second year leap is really here.
Is it 5?
I thought he played 2 times
I thought-
in the regular season.
I thought Wemby was out that last game he played, y'all.
Yeah, I thought we played him twice in the regular season last year because I thought Lively missed one, maybe 2.
Once in summer league, and then like I thought it was
And once in summer league, and then this was the 4th one.
3. Oh, okay. So yeah, that is right. Yes,
So
3 last
it's
season.
3 it's 3 last
Yeah,
season? Okay.
Yeah.
Gina Kim said, I'm kind of surprised Kid had Hardy out there, but for Spence, but I'm happy he put Hardy in first because it worked out and Hardy earned it. So proud. It's his spot
Hey.
now, yeah.
That was a
And
big
I'm about to
question
say-
I had between Spencer and Hardy, like what was going to go down, because we saw when Spencer was back with y'all, I saw a leap in his 3-point percentage, and he's kind of a bigger ball handler. So I was like, what was going to go? And it kind of answered right now.
He's Jose Juan Barrera.
Hey, maybe exactly what he is now. Maybe Kid got 10 to 15% better.
What'd you say? Bro, you didn't say that. You might have clipped this, man. You might have
Hey.
clipped the show.
You already know they're gonna come in. He's still trash. You know how he is. Bro.
Listen, I thought he did a good job today.
I did too. I thought he did good.
Pasquale says Gina Kim, how long until Lively is an all-star? I guess it's all of us and Gina Kim. I'm gonna say next year.
Okay.
He need one more off season.
I'm gonna say next year. I'm gonna say this the year where he solidified himself is like a potential star player. Like he's not just a role player. They're gonna be like, okay, Lively really legit. Like Lively almost had a triple-double today off the bench, bro. Real tough. And I think once that happens, like next year, because we're gonna get wins in all this year, I think next year becomes a year where Lively becomes the Mavericks. I get another guy in there.
That's not the question you be asking. Now the question we need to be asking is when is Lively gonna start?
Oh, next year. I'm sorry, this year. Yeah. I think it's going to start sometime by the end of this year, yes. I think it's going to be a point where Gafford going to struggle or something going to happen and Lively going to go in there and it's going to be a wreck.
Interesting.
I mean, it's a good problem to have on it. You know, it's two caliber starting centers. I mean, I'm down.
I'm very interested to see when Lively starts. I mean, last year he struggled when he started. This year it's a new year. We'll see.
Mr. Impala, the new member, he says, y'all really on CP time tonight, LOL. My bad, Mr. Impala.
Our bad.
That's on me.
Our apologies.
Spurs is late.
David Kim says, I can see Klay averaging 17 and 19 points a game and Lively double-doubles. I feel like Lively should start, but I also think it could depend on the matchups too.
Yeah.
If they got to do that with matchup stuff, though, then Lively just need to start. That's how I feel. If you got to play around and say, hey, this and this and this, then just make Lively the starter. Yeah. Let Gafford start if that's his role. Like, I don't want wishy-wash roles. That's not how.
No, like I said, I'm not mad at Gafford. Like I said, if it was like
it was the white power.
Yeah, the white power. And I'd be like, hold on, why is he not starting with her? But I mean, we got two good starting centers, so I'm not sure.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Gina Kim said, if not this year, next year. That's what I think. Next year.
Yeah, probably next year.
She says, y'all see when CP ran into Luka, grown man strength. Luke out there, man.
He's strong.
Shape, yeah, Luka
strong.
Shape.
It's because he built like a Tonka truck.
He wasn't even like, you know how usually he bent over and like pause and breathing hard at the end of the game.
Hard.
At the end of the game. He wasn't doing that. He was up just walking off like, oh, okay, that was easy money.
He played the quietest 36 minutes I've ever seen in my life.
Easy money. Luke said already, and he was playing full court defense on some of them plays.
Yeah, a lot of it was.
Luke was saying already looking like a 60-win team. I hope so, Luke. We're going to cross our fingers. We got to keep winning. We'll see the first 10 games show. You
said it's first 20 games?
We go 8-2 in the first 10. We got a chance, bro. I'm telling you, we go to 8-2. We got a chance.
I was saying that shout out to Larry.
I know. Jason Kidd, I hate that.
He said 20 or 15.
20, I think. Larry was ready to give him 30 games. Larry be like, he needs 30 games to get it right.
I knew man. It's okay. 20. That's how many it was. I know it was up there, though.
Gina Kim said, we already have our first entry for best Luka passes. That behind the back to PJ.
Oh, man.
We see Luka dunk at some point this year, too. I just needed one. Man, Wemby thought he had Luka at that play.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know if you saw that highlight in practice. I think it was the last practice they just had, full practice with Luka and them. Luka did a
crazy pass around Lively.
I had to watch it like 3 or 4 times, and I'm like, "Yo, how did he just know he was over there?" Like, I'm like,
it's because he
didn't look over there all that time, bro. I'm like, how did you even know he was over there?
I think Luka just knows the plays.
I guess
he just really knows the plays. So if you are where you're supposed to be, he knows where to pass the ball.
Bro, it's funny because like I said, I watched that. Was it PJ? Oh, Marshall. One of them was that person who caught the pass. And when they slid over to the top of like on the right side of the three, was it Gortman?
I think it was Gortman. They didn't show the shot because I think he might have missed it, but they showed the pass.
Yeah, they showed the pass, and I was like, bro, I had to watch it like 3 or 4 times. Like, bro, how did you even know he was over there, bro? Like, his head was pointed this direction the whole time, and all of a sudden he just like, I'm like, bro, how did you even know he was there?
Luka takes dangerous passes, man. He don't care. Just get in your spot.
Hey, I'm in the interrupt, but I gotta hop off, man. My bad.
It's okay, bro. We appreciate you.
I appreciate y'all having me on. We will do this again, but we'll have y'all on our platform when the Spurs host the Mavs, and maybe things will be a little bit different. We'll see.
We appreciate you, Marshall. Thank you so much, bro.
I appreciate y'all, it, man. Definitely make sure I follow. Right now, we gonna follow the channel. You know what I'm saying? We got it, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
No problem.
Appreciate it, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Gina Kim says, I was iffy on Maxey when he first got in, but as time went on, he started making some shots. I like this confidence, even though he's missing some. That's the Maxey I want to see.
Maxey only played. Yeah, Maxey played 15 minutes.
Yeah, the only reason he got the 15, he was at 8 going into the fourth quarter, something like that. He got the 15 because he actually had some good plays in the fourth quarter, and I think they went to garbage time, and Jason was just like, just stay in there. I was fine with him. Jason Kidd was masterclass today. Like, regular season, this was a masterclass for Jason Kidd today. Rugg says, I think we are hurrying the lead. Timmy Trash Can Juice Jr. is not on my MF team anymore. Klay the baby. Hey, Klay Day baby. I'm sorry, Ruggs.
All I was told. That's all I gotta say.
Lies in them said the intro even better after a win. Don't worry, if we win the championship, y'all, we can run that intro like 20 times for y'all. Don't worry. What up, Jet? What up, Jet? Oh, my man Jet in here giving credit with the receipts. He says, I was so wrong on the Klay signing. I will not complain about the defense anymore this season. If I could get this kind of consistency out of Maxey and PJ, let's go, Mavs. That's my guy, Jet, man. I appreciate you, Jet.
Jet, listen, man.
You. He didn't even hold out after one game.
Listen, man. You've done more in that one post than any national media guy has ever done. No, I'm sorry. I keep saying that. Shout out to Tim Legler, man. Tim Legler's the only guy that we literally sat here and heard him say, you know what? I apologize. I did not do my due diligence. I started watching this team. I see what they're talking about now. And now I'm going to go forward with giving a better analysis about this team. So shout out to Tim Legler, man. But yeah, other than that, I heard these fools on inside. You know what? I'm gonna say this too. I might sound like an asshole for this, Paul. I mean, part of my language, but I know everybody love inside the NBA. They're funny, they're entertaining. I don't watch commentating for basketball for entertainment. I watch for knowledge, right? Mm-hmm. These guys constantly flip flop on their answers and their opinions. Like every episode, it's a new opinion. Like you literally just said this team was the best team, and now all of a sudden now I heard Charles Barkley say that we were the top 3 team, and now all of a sudden now tonight you saying we a 6, 7, or 8 seed. You know what I'm saying? Like
they're not experts.
Exactly. Like that's why I say, like, man, I'm saying this. When they leave, I'm not gonna be sad, bro.
But they're not experts though. They're experts at playing basketball.
They're
not experts at calling basketball.
Time out. I was told, King, let the guys who play the game.
Hey man,
get a take on the game. That's what I was told. What are you talking about? So now you tell me they're not experts now. That. Oh, okay. I was told, King. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the case. Gilbert Arenas is an expert. Hey, Rashad McCants is an expert.
Oh
no. The boy Kendrick Perkins is an expert.
Yep.
I was told though.
Ruggs also says, King, you done disrespecting my boy Hardy. I'm done, Ruggs. But he said still trying to trade him. Looks like you and I were saying before you turned your back on him, minutes equal experience equal growth. I didn't turn my back on him though, Ruggs. Again.
Hold on, what's going on? What's going on, King?
I got to tell them again, man, because people always, when I say stuff, I'm blatantly saying it.
Wait, what?
In English, they be like, man, you must be saying you hate him. I'm like, no, I'm not saying I hate him. I always knew Hardy could do this. I think I've always said Hardy should have been playing over Tim Hardaway Jr. My question always was, or my issue that's on wax is if Hardy was not going to be used and you were not going to allow him to develop and showcase that he can put up a point per minute like we can see, because we called that here. We've been yelling a point per minute since Hardy, you feel me? If that was to happen, then if he wasn't going to get his time or get his place on the team, then you have to look to trade him. There was no reason to keep him here. He was on a contract year. There was just no point. We got no value from him. Nobody was going to trade him. That is what it is. But if he's here playing the game, looking like he was today, shout out to Jason Kidd. We know what he can do. He can be a part of this team. I never doubted Hardy. Never.
It's just like Greg said earlier. What'd you say, Greg? You was wondering, is he going to be part of the rotation or is it going to be Spencer?
Yep.
Yeah.
These were legitimate questions. Like we thought that we didn't know if he's going to be part of the rotation because that's why King said that. Like, look, if you're not going to let this kid finally grow into that position, we've been like you said, we've been saying for the last how long he been here? 3 years now.
3 years.
For the last 3 years, like move Tim Hardaway out the way, let this kid grow and be in that position, bro. And we saw that tonight. Like we've been saying this for the longest. So we were saying that if you're not going to do that, then let the kid go and let him go flourish somewhere else. Like you go throw him to like a Charlotte or something like that, man. I'm guaranteeing you that he's going to get playing time over there. He's going to actually grow and flourish into that position that we think he can be. That's what we were saying. So yeah.
But yes, Ruggs, I'm still in the Hardy train, man. Pause. Al, what up? She's a Glow Yard member. She says my shirt worked. Yes, it did. Appreciate you as always.
Yes, it did, Al. Appreciate you. Yeah, she love that's her favorite shirt. Black Noir, man. It's a 19-month member. Okay, Black Noir. Said in Nico, we be trusted.
Yes, sir. Andy. Ali says Mavs with Luka will never lose against Wemby. Go watch his interviews. Dude said he didn't see something special from the Mavs. I think it's competition too, though, guys. Y'all can't be getting mad at folks. Like Wemby is the new like flavor of the week. He's being promoted as the dude that's supposed to be the next guy. One of the guys standing in his way is Luka Doncic. And he's in his own division and all that. Like, it's going to be some competitive edge. Everybody not going to say, well, and I love the Mavericks and that Luka, man, showing me up and throwing passes and that kind of. Nah,
listen. I'm from the era where guys wasn't pumping up other guys' paws. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy over there, like you said, he's my competition. Like we had dudes who back when they were playing with Jordan, they weren't saying Jordan was the best and all that. Nah, they were trying to go at Jordan head, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
And so that's why I said, like, I don't like when he made the comment about like, oh, I see guys out here that ain't working hard or whatever. I was wrong about it. I didn't have no issue with that.
Not at all.
Like, bro, we don't all have to be buddy, bro. And I feel like that makes the competition better.
Yep.
Because like because sometimes you feel like you don't want to go at your boy too hard or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's your homeboy. You kick it with or you play Fortnite or whatever they play on video games or whatever. Like, listen, I don't like you. I'm trying to surpass you. I'm trying to be that guy that everybody say that's that guy or whatever. So, nah, I agree, bro.
Greg, would you trade Wemby for anybody in the NBA?
No.
Okay. No. Making sure. I know nothing says Hardy was on one. Hardy said, I got my money now with my spot. That's a great contract that Nico gave to Hardy too.
Hey,
What's
sometimes, man. He just got a extension
for 18?
3 for 3 for 18. Yeah, 3 for 18.
3 for 18, that's it?
Yeah, 3 for 18. Yeah. 6 mil a year.
Bro, we got
6 mil a year, bro.
6 mil a year for the next 3 years, bro. And the last one, a team option. What, Nico?
Oh, yeah, and it's a team, bro.
What,
listen, and that's maybe that was kind of holding him back too, kind of having that over his head, right? Because remember, people started talking about the contract situation last year. They were like, yo, it's coming to that time where we're going to have to decide what we're going to do with Hardy. They're going to extend him, trade him, or whatever. He was kind of hearing his name a little bit in those trade rooms. Remember, a lot of teams were wanting him and Josh Green and all that stuff.
He wanted to be
so
on
now that. Yeah, so now that he kind of got that contract, I guess he feels solidified. It's kind of like a breath of fresh air, and that weight is lifted off of him now, man. So
yeah, and there's some teams that have good contracts like that, like the Peyton Pritchard contract, Deuce McBride over New York. So
we got a lot of them, Greg. We got a lot. Shout out to Nico, man.
Nico got some. We had some horrible contracts. And now we got I don't think I got the only bad contract. Real talk, and I don't mean to pile on Maxi Cleaver. But Maxi Cleaver literally is the only bad contract we have on this team now.
And he makes 11.
He makes $11 million.
So,
Gina Kim said I wanted to see a little more from Grimes, but he'll do better as we play more games. Najee. So I thought Quentin Grimes was all right. He was missing a couple getting blocked and all, but like he was continuing the offense. He's the connector.
Thank you.
He's
I was just about to say,
man.
it's about the activity for me, man.
Yeah.
Like, listen, this team is gonna get a team a few more games, y'all. Then they really gonna be clicking how y'all want them to click. Like they looked solid today, right? Struggled in the first half. They looked very good in the second half. You saw those glimpses of what they can be. Just get them a little time. Get them, like I said, get them about 5 games, y'all. Then we probably get them clicking the way we want them to click right now, man. So
how many times did we say, or we watch games, bro, like last year, the years before, where we watching like Tim Hardaway, Reggie Bullock, Dorian Finney, Josh Green, all on the 3-point line, and we like, just cut. Cut, and you can get an easy bucket, right? Najee, Quentin Grimes, all them dudes were cutting. They were moving without the ball. Like,
that's what I said earlier, remember? I said beginning of the show, I said, listen, you got guys that are moving without the ball, man. I don't know how many backdoor cuts we had today, man. It was
Lively, bro, and Lively with the passes. Lively going to average like 4 assists 1 year, bro, if not more than that. Rugg said, I'm telling you, just like we saw last year, Wemby's kryptonite is the big deuce. Lively locks him and Chet down. Just look at the numbers. God, I love this team, man. We finally have a squad. I ain't going that far. I ain't calling nobody a guy stopper. Pause, because that's when guys take it personal. So I'm just I'm pay attention to it. I see it.
It sounded like you said Ruben.
Nah.
Kobe stopper.
The Kobe stopper.
Kobe was like, man, if you wanted the contract, you should just told me.
He did stop him scoring 50. So I mean,
Daryl said the league messed up and gave Luka some dogs, and Nico took some of kids' crutches, THJ, and power away. They gave Luka a guy that shoots 40% from three. They gave Luka his like steroid version of Ray Allen. Yep. What up, Jeff? Make sure y'all watch Jeff for everything. LA, Lakers, Dodgers. Salute to your Dodgers, man, in the World Series. I gotta go for y'all because I cannot watch the Yankees win a World Series.
Hold on, Jeff. When you doing Laker content, man? You been
on the Dodgers, man. See, he worry about his championship. He's saying the Lakers not gonna win. Look at him.
You said Lakers who, man?
Where's that Dalton Connect film?
Luke says
exactly.
Game ball goes to D Live. Shout his name. Someone told me that he wasn't a top 5 rookie. Hashtag Cleveland. You said Paul just had like 0 points last game or whatever. 0 for like 6, and they gave him the first team all rookie spot of a Lively.
You said receipts.
That's crazy how that thing probably will that whole like getting that pick probably just changed the landscape of the team going forward.
It did, and I didn't want to tank, Greg. I was all against it, but hey, man, if we could tank all over again, if we had to do it for Lively and pay $1 million, I think we'd all do it 100 times out of 100 times. Nancy says it was cool to see how happy. I think I said you would blow your member already, Nancy. It was cool to see how happy Luka was during the game because he can tell this team can be special. Kai shooting wasn't as normal, but he played good D, 2 steals, a block, no turnovers. He sat in the fourth quarter.
No, Nancy, what are you talking about, Nancy? He's washed. Okay, he's washed. King, we got a special guest in the building, man.
Hey,
I got
Hendo. Yes, sir.
Got Mav reporter in the building, Hendo in the building, man. He said, "What I tell y'all?"
You tried to warn him, Hendo.
Tried to bend and warn him, Hendo, man. Tried to warn him.
Make sure y'all check out Hendo, man.
Yeah, follow him on Twitter, y'all, and follow his content, man. Man, matter of fact, he had a fire interview with Derek Harper.
Yeah, he was hitting us up about it and all this. I'm like, I'm watching it right now, bro.
Yeah, I was watching it before he hit
I was watching it right then and there. I was like, oh, he's talking what he's doing. I'm like, I'm watching it right now. I see you.
Yeah, shout out got Hendo, man.
Yep. I know nothing says something. Someone told me Klay was washed.
They told me that too. Yeah.
Did you see how open Klay was this game? Like he had time to order dinner before taking shots. Let's go Mavs. That ain't Tim shooting them shots no more. Y'all, we got a shooter that's shooting wide open shots. Rugg says, was that TMU/Wish Relle and King? JP, respect and love to our little bros down south. He talked. That's why. Man, you guys are our TMU/Wish. The glow yard.
Not even Sheen.
Not even Sheen.
Yeah.
Shoot, you can't even be Amazon. Dang,
yeah.
Bro.
Dang, rookie, upgrade our guys, man. Come on, man.
Bobby Jones, he says this offense is ridiculous. Yeah, it was a bad offensive game.
Bro, it was a bad offensive game. Like you said earlier, it was a bad offensive game. We scored 120 points, bro.
120 points, bro. Jaime, new year. He says the key is going to be consistency. I need to see Klay to stay at 15+ score and a plus defender, and Marshall/Grimes to be reliable rotation prices and pieces in the playoffs. I believe they will, Jaime.
I'm not mad at what he said, but I don't want to sit there and say Klay has to get us that.
Yeah.
I think we're deep enough to where if you can have a balanced scoring after Kyrie and Luka, right? Like you got those guys, they're gonna get you 25 plus, right? Yep. After those guys, if you can get balanced scoring, you get a bunch of 10s in there or whatever.
Yep.
A bunch of 10 and 11s. I'm cool with that.
Get us 6-7 guys a night that give us 10 points a game.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like it'd be nice if we can get like you said, 10 plus 6-7 guys a night. That'd be nice.
Because if Klay, there's gonna be games with Klay probably get you single digits, y'all. It is gonna be what it is, but I'm more worried about efficiency. I told you I'm not gonna put a cap on his scoring.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Shooting like 40% from 3, he's doing his job.
And then not only that, like I think one of the reasons why too, like y'all said, one of the reasons why he did what he did tonight because of the opportunities he's had. Yep. So if the defense calls for him to get that wide open shot, then yes, he's gonna take those most of the time or whatever, right? But if it doesn't, I don't want y'all to come here and say, why you only score like King said, why you only score like 8 points? It's like, bro, because that's what the defense called for him. But guess what? Najee got you 10. You know, Quentin Grimes got you 12 or whatever. You know, PJ got you 12
tonight.
Or whatever. Yeah, 10, you know what I'm saying? Oh,
it'd be like
PJ.
That.
I thought PJ had a good game. He only got you 8 points. You feel me? Like
exactly. Yeah.
Daniel says, "What up, guys? What up, Daniel? Great win for the Mavs tonight against their arch rivals in the Spurs. Are they still our arch rivals?
Yeah, I think
Like
y'all in Houston,
Okay.
we really want to get after.
Uh,
Lakers,
hold on.
obviously.
Hey, hold on, Greg. Who you dislike the most?
Houston talks a lot, man.
There you
go.
Houston talks a lot.
Relle,
Not being
good,
good.
man.
Not being
Bro,
good.
listen. Shout out to my other brother-in-law, bro. He just, I'm like, bro, like, man, I can't stand the Rockets, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You say.
Daniel says, "What up, guys? Great win for the Mavs tonight against the arch rivals from the Spurs. Klay Thompson in his first game as a Mav, and I'm excited about what he can bring. And tonight was excellent. He broke the record for the most threes for Maverick in that first game too.
Question, fellas. You think anybody gonna bring that up tomorrow on the talk shows?
Yes, I do.
You got more faith in them than I do.
I do. They got Klay is a talking point this season. I do. I think there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna be trying to eat crow tomorrow. We're going to
I hope.
quick and switch and be like, if I told you Shaq after that one game,
I told you he's gonna be good.
He wrote on the sticky pad and said the Mavericks are gonna win the title this year. After that one game, he just watched it because it was enough to say, we saw what they added. They didn't lose anything. We've been trying to yell at the whole offseason, but it is what it is.
It's because they had that idea that
EJJ was the savior.
And Klay Thompson. Why he not 2016 Klay no more?
If we would have had Derrick Jones Jr., right? Say we'd have still kept Derrick Jones Jr., but we'd have somehow lost Maxi Kleber, they'd have said we got worse too. Ali says, even Magic Johnson know what's up with the Mavs. That's the greatest name I've ever imagined. And for a guy like you, Magic, you're the greatest. Gina says, Clippers look better, not gonna lie, but Harden is Harden. Y'all think the wall is real? It was working low key. I can't wait to go against the Suns. We need our offense to kick in early. What you mean, the wall against Wemby? I don't think we played the wall really. We let guys play one-on-one.
The stadium.
Oh,
the thing behind
they don't have the players right now. Like, it's just they in a new stadium and all. They're not that talented as far as talent anymore. Like, they lost all their people between injuries and just losing them. So
yeah, I think right now, Michael Porter, what's that boy name? Kevin Porter. No, what's it right? Yeah, Kevin Porter Jr. I think. Yeah, I think he's probably the second best player, bro.
Yeah, because James Harden loving life though. I mean, they may not win a bunch of games, but he get a new stadium. You get to go back to James Harden, the system. He got his money. Yeah,
Bob's to Kai Jones.
Yeah, they got a lot of like throwaways that's actually nice. That's what I'm saying. Like the Clippers, Kai Jones, he never was trash. He just was going through issues. Kevin Porter been through his issues, whether you like him or not. He still got skill. You feel me? Like they got a bunch of skilled guys on their team that had like athleticism and can play defense. I really think they're gonna have a really good defensive team. So James Harden, man, I don't trust him. Gina says that's what Luka does when he misses shots anyway. A bad offensive game from Luka means a better assist and defensive game. And he wasn't really getting into it with the refs. Like he was over there saying, "Oh man," and all giving an immediate reaction as everybody would. But he wasn't like sitting over there complaining to the refs. He was saying me and then kept moving. I said, all right, Luka, go back to play defense. He said, I will. Gina Kim said we won one against the Pistons. One preseason game last year, I think she said, against the Pistons.
Oh, okay.
You said the glow yard to tell you. Gina Kim said lost all. Yep. Okay.
Won't be a throwaway game this year, I don't think. Won't be just walk all over it.
Shout out to my guy Johnny B, Glow Yard member, and I also a member of the nation. He says #wash Klay.
That's what I heard too.
He said Klay has got this year, bro. He said he's taking over the revenge season with Tim Hardaway Jr.
I could definitely see Klay being a revenge season. That really is a revenge season.
This season in general is just revenge for us. Everybody on a revenge tour. Impalas says I had to become a member. Y'all are putting in that good work. I will join y'all tomorrow for sure. Members only, baby. Appreciate
yes,
you.
Sir, man. Yes, sir.
Gina Kim
Become a member.
LOL, Chuck called the Pels better than the Mavs, Suns, Memphis, and others too. Said we'll be a 7th AC and only got far because of matchups. We beat everybody but the Nuggets. Like, we beat 350 win teams to make the finals.
Greg, I'm gonna say this, bro. I said this on the show one day. Nobody picked us in any of the series that we played in heading to the finals. As soon as we get to the finals, now we didn't play anybody. I'm just trying to make sure where I'm missing something here. I don't understand. We weren't supposed to beat the Clippers because all we heard was we weren't going to beat the Clippers even without Kawhi. We weren't going to definitely beat Oklahoma City. They're the best team in the West. Mm-hmm. And we definitely weren't going to beat the best defensive team to ever play on the court in Minnesota. But as soon as we get past all these guys, and to top it all off, if we didn't trick game 4s on all those series, we would have won 5, 5, and 4 on the way to the finals. But we didn't play nobody, though.
And game 1s, by the way, when we gave away game 1s in them series.
People
we were used to the game 1s, but the 4s, it's like we was just like, yo, close it out, let's go home. And it was like
4s, we gave them away. Well, truthfully, we gave both of them away. 1 we gave away for a reason because it was like a fill out game. That's what Jason K was doing. Before it was just usually we were just like, I don't know, just do stupid stuff.
I think at that time he was like 0-4, 0-5 in game 1s or something like that. Or whatever.
His first win with the Mavericks was against
Minnesota. Yep.
Nancy says to the guy from the Spurs, I think Chris Paul will be good for Wemby and his growth. He's a floor general. My only thing with Chris Paul to y'all, Greg, is that like Chris Paul, remember the last time when he was on OKC, he still had something left in the tank.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he has in the tank still this time. Like I know he's 40 and all now. It's like how much you really do Chris Paul?
It won't be on the court. It would be for surely just understanding, how defenses, how to read defenses, finding your spots, how he's, a young point guard, potentially a young point guard in Castle that needs nurturing. Devin Vassell needs playmaking help and understanding the game. Same thing with Sohan, same thing with Wemby. So I think his knowledge will definitely help long term.
Do you think this is a 1 year thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 year. Hey, do y'all want Trae Young?
Man, I go back and forth with that. I don't think he fits what, like I said, like we're trying to be, in essence, like go the big route, like Orlando Magic style, like just be, I think we'll move Sohan to like the 3.
6'10" in all positions.
Yeah, just like 6'10" everywhere around, 6'7" point guard, 6'9" small forward, and try to do the whole switchable thing. So I don't think he fits into what the Spurs want, but if you can get him cheap, I don't see why you wouldn't do it.
Need help. If you can get them for like 1 first-round pick or something like that.
Because we have all their picks, so eventually they're kind of like in a no man's land.
You guys have the leverage. I think truthfully, if y'all wanted to, y'all could get Trae Young. Yeah. I really think y'all could just offer them their draft picks back and they'd say, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying give them their picks back.
Div says he's a glow yard member. He says, I feel Pops is not the right guy for this team. I think you need to develop Wemby. That's a good question I'm asking. He needs to be more of a ball hog, and especially if the team isn't going anywhere, get him the ball more. How you feel about Pop? You think he's a little past his prime, or you think
you don't have the fastball no more? It's a little, it's not there anymore. But I think as far as I think this team will benefit once we go to a younger coach. I think a young coach will definitely. But you're having to choose the right coach and letting Pop go ahead and
that's the part.
Is nurture this group and get it. I think he wants to get to a spot where like, okay, I feel comfortable now letting somebody take over.
Just, the reins.
As long as I don't hear anything like the players like they don't connect with him anymore, or you don't really see any growth from players, that's when I will get concerned. But so far, you still see like people responding to him. You see growth in players, so
kind of like Pat Riley with Eric Spoelstra.
Yeah, you got to find your Eric Spoelstra for sure.
BJ pause. He's a glow yard member. He says they have a fake redemption story for Boston when the media has been trying to split Tatum and Brown for years. There's only one true revenge season this year, and it's the Mavs. Our depth is scary. Hey,
the media is funny, man. They are really funny, bro.
We'll get a couple more in, bro. Let me call it a night. Dave says I'd rather Wemby get the ball every play down the court, and he should either try to score or set up a play. But I see a lot of ignoring of Wemby on the court offensively, and I feel that is not good.
Is that true, Greg?
I think that happened a little bit because last year I thought it was opposite. In this game in particular, I thought we went to Wemby too much and went away from things that were working. I think Champagny was hitting shots, Harrison Barnes was hitting shots in the second half, and it's probably better for the rest of the season to try to get Wemby in rhythm as soon as possible. But I thought we just kept throwing it down to him, throwing him into the 3-point line, and he was just taking it and just chucking it. It just didn't.
It felt like I was trying to get him his numbers.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the game, you said, well, let's get Wemby his numbers to make sure he's not like having like a horrible game.
Yeah, and that's what it felt like. I felt like if we would have played to the hotter hands, would have been better, and then let Wemby kind of naturally.
Yeah, because Champagny was killing us, man. I was like, man, please keep an eye on him at all times.
Daniel says Charles Barkley says that the Mavs don't have enough to win a championship in his personal opinion. Barkley hasn't done anything special when he was in the league, and he always hates the Mavs. I ain't going that far, Daniel, saying he ain't done nothing special in the league. But
yeah, I'm not. Listen, man. No, I don't know where we get this from, man. Where we attack people personally when they have an opinion that's not the same with ours, man. We gotta stop doing that, man.
Charles,
because for one, exactly, Charles one of the top 50, top 75 greatest players of all time, y'all. Let's not sleep on him. We did show plenty of videos on Glow Sun Productions Playback channel, guys. Go ahead and follow us over there. Just download it wherever you get your apps from. But we showed plenty of games, man, with Charles Barkley to show that that's not true. Yeah. But like I said, yeah, he is wrong though. But it is what it is, man. Hey, find some people on here that we haven't seen yet, King.
I got you. Gucci.
What up, Gucci?
He says the Mavs look good, and we just starting. Imagine if when the chemistry gets right, we're going to be a problem. And Maxey was looking like he was on one. I'm loving the fact Klay doing his thing. Facts.
I'm telling you, man. Let the chemistry connect, bro. It's a wrap, man.
What up, Cam? He didn't put WTM, but he said Reggie was glazing Wemby. Outside of that, he wasn't as bad this time. LOL. Big Jet. Glow, y'all remember he said I knew it was Reggie when he talked about how much playing time Hardy got in the Eastern Conference Finals. Juan didn't write WTM, but man. Lively had a quiet double-double. He's coming along well. I told you, Lively can get y'all like 12 and 10 at least this year. That was I think when Raw asked me what was the X factor this year, who was going to take a step.
Yeah, you took Lively, and I was like, man, you took mine. I was trying to. Who did I say? I said PJ.
PJ, yeah, it was Yeah,
I might be off on the PJ one. It's gonna be, but no, I said it's gonna depend on Klay. That's what I said with PJ.
What up? Most hated says Kid gonna play Spencer more against the better teams, but Hardy still gonna get his minutes. I don't know the way Spencer, the way he put you as a guy that's gonna play, you gonna get burned, and I don't know. Unless Hardy mess up, I think he'll hit Spencer on the chart. He gonna try Hardy first, bro, and then
I think he gonna get Hardy. Yeah. Now, I think it's gonna take Hardy having consecutive, like he messed up like 3 or 4 games, and it's gonna be like, okay, then we're gonna take him out and put Spencer in or whatever, right?
It sounds like they really want to showcase him now this year. Finally,
yeah.
Like how it just depends, like how big is that leash? Like, is it?
It should be more of a leash. Now he should be able to make mistakes. Yes. Now my thing is, does it lead? What does it lead to? Are we really struggling with him in the game? Is it like we're like trash when he out there, other teams blowing us out? Like, if none of that stuff happening, let this guy just play like everybody else. Let him. PJ getting 8 points. You feel me? That's his role. He's fine with getting 8 points. I love PJ, but that's fine. Let Hardy sometimes get you 19. Sometimes he's going to get you 10. It's okay, Jason Kidd. Don't pull him out the game just easily. I just want him to get a little bit of.
Listen, if you gave Tim Hardaway all that leeway, you need definitely to give this young man some leeway, bro. That's all I got to say, man.
Yep. Steven says, did someone say Dwight Powell the GOAT?
Ooh, I think they did, man. I think they did, Steve.
And let me see. Cam one more time said unsung hero. That boy Najee was throwing some dimes out there. LOL.
Man, everybody would.
Mr. August Records says, can you ask our Spurs guest Greg what is one thing he dislikes about Pop's coaching, if any?
Over reliance on vets. Sometimes he won't pull the plug on vets earlier. He'll get stuck in his rotations, and they'll stay for a long period of time, longer than they possibly could. Like he's a set period. Like I want to play 25 games this way, or 15 or 20 games. 20,
and wait, like you said no. We said Pop. That's what we talking about. We talking about
Pop. Do you feel like that's just because of Pop's tendencies, or because of the talent that he has as well, though? Or
I think it's his philosophy. He believes in continuity and building chemistry, so he believes it takes that amount of time. And then the last thing that kind of annoys me is playing small guards together. That's something he's done for a long time.
I'm not gonna lie. When they took Wemby out the game, I said, and we were like, I think up by 2 at that point, and Wemby went out. I said, y'all better start like destroying them now. Because Wemby's out the floor, there's no one there to
get to the rim.
And they started going up. And lastly, this will be the last one. I think it was Miriam. I saw her. Okay, she said Magic Johnson just said every team in the West should be worried about Dallas.
Oh, Magic.
Hey, welcome to the party late, but welcome.
Magic one of those guys too. Like I think he lives he's like a prisoner of the moment on a lot of his opinions.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. We definitely appreciate everybody, man. Rocking with your boys tonight, man, for another episode, man. Our very first episode of the season, man. Game 1-0 for the Mavs. I'd like to thank our guest, Greg of Spurs versus Everybody, and Marsh, man. Shout out to him too.
Yes, sir.
Listen, guys, I got all their info down in the description box, guys. Please follow their YouTube channel and follow their Twitter handle too, guys. Please follow them. Help them get their likes and stuff up too, man. Help them get their channel numbers up and all that stuff too, man. We definitely appreciate it. Also too, man, listen, if you guys are new to the channel, go ahead and do us a huge favor. Hit that subscribe button, man, and join us here for all Dallas Maverick content. Also to everybody, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. We should have a ton of likes today, man, for this dub today, y'all. So go ahead and get them likes up, man. Help us build that algorithm up to find more Mav fans like yourselves.
Give us a like if Maxi Cleavey your favorite player.
Ooh.
Oh my God, Richard,
bunch of likes for that one. Come on,
hit that like, man. Man, also too, man, you saw a couple guys join us here as a member of the channel. You can simply hit that join button next to the subscribe button, man, to become a member of the channel. You could join us here every Friday, y'all, every Friday morning for members only. But listen, what happens, King, if a game falls on a Friday?
We got no special members only post game shows, bro.
Yes, sir, man. Well, the members join the show here, man, and give us their takes on the game that day, man. So no game this Friday, so we'll have our normal members only Friday, y'all. Y'all can join us here this Friday for our members only.
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow, yeah. Tomorrow morning.
Oh. Okay, go ahead, bro. I'll tell you when you say what else. Keep going. I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say gonna let Greg say his final word, but what we finna say?
I was gonna say also giveaway tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. I'm glad you I almost forgot. So Glow Yard members, we will have a giveaway tomorrow morning, man. So we reached our goal of our dang it, King, what is it again? Fifth goal of 3K, y'all. We reached our fifth goal of 3K, so we will be doing a giveaway tomorrow morning, man. So if y'all want to be part of that giveaway,
make sure you're a member.
You better come on and join us on Friday morning, man. So y'all already know how we do every Friday morning, man. We have our members only, so go ahead and join us on her Friday, man, before our giveaway. And Greg, man, you got anything, man, you want to add, man, before we roll?
I just want to thank y'all so much for sharing your platform with us and letting us come on and be a part of the show. Amazing stuff y'all doing. Just really thankful you let us on.
Tell them about this channel, man. What y'all got going on?
We'll be covering the post game shows every game afterwards. We'll be on Twitter, trying to do some Twitter spaces, trying to get intermix with the fans. I see a lot of people doing playbacks. Maybe we'll venture off into doing that too. But just trying to grow the channel as much as possible.
Awesome.
Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. And like we said, guys, I got all their info in the description box, y'all. So go ahead and scroll on down there, follow their YouTube channel, follow them on Twitter, guys. With all that being said, man, listen, it is your boys. Well, yeah, follow because we geeked. Follow Jay and Will, all those good things. But listen, man, we will be back here tomorrow morning. The Mavs play again on Saturday.
I mean,
so we will. So King might not be here, so I might be rolling solo, dolo, wolo on them boys on Saturday, man. So y'all guys can join me here on Saturday, and we talk about them Suns and foe. Hopefully it'll be a dub. We're playing in. Hold on, matter of fact, what time is that game, bro? Ooh, is that a late game? You see the time?
How late? If it's a late game, I might be able to sneak over here.
Hold on, let's see. Oh man, 9 o'clock.
Nah, that's not. That might not be late enough. That's normal.
That's 10 for you. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. So hold on. So that means the show will be at what? Dang,
12:31. I might be able to pull it off, bro. I think I actually might be able to be on the show because it's gonna be another late show. It might be 12:31.
Yeah,
I might be
late show.
Yeah, I might be able to do it my side. Yeah.
I'll
let you know that.
But yeah. So we'll be back here Saturday, everybody, man. But for the members, we'll be here tomorrow morning for the giveaway, man. Y'all join us here tomorrow morning, members. With all that being said, man, it is your boys, Relle and King, of We Talk Mavs, where we talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective. Got our guest, Greg, and shout out to Marsh, man, of Spurs Vs Everybody. We will be back here, man. Same Mav time, same Mav channel. Go Mavs. And we out.